Everybody, welcome back to our channel. Just going to throw together some keto rolls. This is a video that I've actually put on a couple times. So anyway, the recipe is 5 tablespoons of psyllium powder, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is absolutely the easiest recipe ever. So this psyllium husk powder I got on Amazon. It was a couple dollars more than this one, which I buy at our local Sobeys, actually Sobeys Clayton Park. Some of you will know where that's at. I would call ahead, not all of them carry it. Anyway, next, almond flour. I get my almond flour at Costco. And same thing, you can get this on Amazon. And you need a cup and a quarter. Mix those together. And 2 teaspoons baking powder. 1, 2. Actually, I'm going to double this recipe, so I'm going to put 2 more. And so all I'm doing here is just doubling the recipe. Just figured we're going to make more on the weekend. We'll have them. So I put in the extra cup and a quarter of almond flour. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of the psyllium husk powder. There. And I did the baking powder. So 1 teaspoon of sea salt. I use Redmond's real salt, and I'm putting 2 in because I'm doubling the recipe. Okay, so let's stir this up. These are really simple ingredients as well. I like when it's easy to find products. Actually, with Amazon, I guess it's pretty easy. And if you're a Prime member, you're getting your stuff in 2 days. Okay, next. 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. So again, because I am doubling it, I will put 4. And so it calls for 3 egg whites. I buy These are 4-pack at Costco. You can buy them at any local grocery store. And it has all the measurements on the side. So it's about 1/3 of a cup is 3 egg whites. And I don't do anything special. Just pop them in. So next, next is a cup of boiling water. And I don't do anything special, I just use my Keurig on the water setting. You can use a stand mixer for this, or a hand mixer. I have not really noticed any difference. When I do these by hand, I notice the consistency, they're less airy on the inside. But no matter how they come out, they're good. Wonderful to have an option. All right, so here's 1 cup, an option for burgers, sausages, hot dogs, whatever you're using. So there's 1 cup, and because I'm doubling it, we will put in another least that's ready, so I can start mixing. So while you're doing, it's quite wet, this recipe. I will show you it when I'm done, and I haven't even put in the second cup and it's wet now. Just making sure to get all the dry powder at the bottom. There we go. Come on, water. I could have had the water sitting here, but I thought it might cool off. Probably would have been fine because these go together pretty quick. And then the size I use is I always grab my 1/3 measuring cup and nothing fancy, plop them on. Here are 2 from yesterday. And they have a nice taste to them, but you can also add Works bagel seasoning. We don't bother, we're happy with them plain. So here is the second cup of water, and again, only because I'm doubling up this recipe. So my plan is to have a breakfast sandwich today. I'm going to have some bacon in the background there cooking. I'm going to have a fried egg, a couple slices of bacon, maybe a little bit of real cheese, and have it on one of these. You can add your condiment if you want. Personally, I like just that. Just given this. I've never had these not turn out. You're going to bake them at 325. My oven is preheated. 325. I find on my oven it's an hour. If you are doing these the first time, I would suggest going 50 minutes. There we go. And one batch, I get 6. So I'm going to place these on here, and as you see, nothing fancy. So I'm going to make sure to get 12. You want them all the same size, roughly, because of cooking. You don't want some raw, of course. There we go. And I will flatten these down a little bit when I'm finished. Move them around so they have some space. And I think I'm going to do some in a shape so that you can use them for sausage. And here my kitties come in. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, and there's 12. So again, no rhyme or reason to how you're doing these. I'm just going to, hey, I'm just videoing. You can give me a minute. All right, so there, pop these down. They don't need much space. They don't spread out. And as you can see, absolutely nothing fancy. I will take a couple so that we have some sausage there that we're going to cook. So these will make nice sausage rolls. And as you can see, super easy. And if you want it, you could put sesame seeds on top now, or the Works bagel seasoning, which I also buy at Costco. I'm just gonna give my hands a wipe and pop them in the oven. All right. There we go. So again, 325 preheated oven. There they are. Made a couple odd-shaped eggs. Okay, pop the timer on. And again, if you're making these for the first time, you might want to do 50 minutes. I know my oven is 1 hour. And there we go. There, so they're in for an hour. And again, the recipe is 5 tablespoons of psyllium husk powder, 1 cup and 1/4 almond flour, 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar, and 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 3 egg whites, and the measurements are on the side of this. I buy the egg white, so if you're buying the carton, it will have your measurements on the side. And 1 teaspoon of salt of choice. I use Redmond's real salt. And 1 cup of boiling water. Mix them, pop them in the oven. That easy. My notes here, just as a follow-up, it says here that they are 2 carbs, but you might want to do that on your own. I have no idea what app I figured that out on. Anyway, we like them to be able to make a burger, a sandwich, for hot dogs, for sausages, and today will be for breakfast sandwiching. Okay, bye for now. Don't forget to subscribe if you like and hit the thumbs up button. Bye for now.